The kitchen is open.
Today we're making poke bowls, and the 5 main ingredients are white rice, ahi tuna, salmon, mango, and cucumber.
I swear, Mom, you ruined everything! Oh my gosh, it's ruined!
Okay, make a poke bowl with us.
Kyla's going to film Jake cook.
Okay, so here are our bowls, crafted by my very own hands. I'm gonna cut this up. So these are green onions. Adding a few for the top. That's what's good. That's what's up. So the first thing is going to be rice. The technology used, as well as the contemporary ag innovation, is the air-powered rice seeding technology.
Rice thrives in tropical areas where it's hot and humid year-round.
Rice is grown on irrigated fields, which would make it part of market gardening, the innermost ring of the von Thunen model.
Land used to produce rice would be heavy clay and silt loam soils.
Due to the Green Revolution, one of the central growth homes of rice, India, lost almost 100,000 varieties of indigenous rice. Told us that we really need to talk about why this is our favorite dish. Really, it just goes back to my family heritage, which is nothing. I'm white. It's simply because it just tastes good. So now I'm gonna make the sauce because I'm just getting things prepared first. So the first sauce is going to be our soy-based sauce. Shout out to my father who cut up our ahi tuna and our salmon and taught me how to do all that I do.
Economically, the number of workers would be what most heavily affects rice farming, considering the large working numbers it takes to harvest rice.
Rice agriculture heavily impacts the environment through high water usage, methane emissions from flooded fields, soil degradation, potential for fertilizer runoff, and contributing to land conversion, which can lead to habitat loss and biodiversity decline. Okay, change of scene. Okay, so we're gonna do 2 parts soy sauce.
Okay, we need to measure it.
No, he was meaning 2 parts, like I'm just going to do 2 parts in my brain. Okay, so then we're gonna add this dumpling sauce. We're adding 1 part that. Now we're adding 1 part this. Rice vinegar.
You're not doing good.
No, that was 1 part. I promise you that, little homie. Okay, now this is organic honey. You wanna know what the agricultural earth of this is? Right here. Yeah, we don't do no Walmart honey.
Women play a vital role in rice agriculture, including seed selection, planting, harvesting, and processing. They also work in post-harvest processing and marketing.
If you have honey at home, probably don't touch it with your bare hands because it's probably sticky. At least this one is. Whoa. Is this together? Whoa. Okay, so notice how the acids, it's melting the honey. It's like dissolving the honey or something. I don't remember. Ahi tuna, which is the second ingredient, is said to be first found in the deep waters off the coast of Ecuador, but is seen in many tropical and subtropical oceans.
Ahi tuna farming is best suited to warm water temperatures, though this may change over the course of water levels rising and other natural causes.
We're gonna do our other sauce. This is like going over the top and stuff. We're bringing out the good old Hellmann's mayonnaise. That's disgusting. That makes me sick to my stomach. I'm just gonna
Put it in. We're gonna put it in. Oh my gosh.
Okay, sriracha time. And yes, we have the real thing. So I'm just gonna mix this together. We're gonna go back to why I like this. Mr. Lutz, you were really hitting on the fact that we like to make it feel like an actual cooking show, but I don't watch those. So auto feeders are the technology used to catch ahi tuna, as well as the contemporary agriculture innovation used for the agriculture. Pesticides and runoffs from on-water farming. It led to the demise of these ahi tuna populations. It led to their demise. Do you understand how serious this is? This is the third ingredient.
Salmon has been around for thousands of years, but salmon farming was cultivated in Norway in the late 1960s. The modern techniques of salmon culture and floating sea cages were initiated in that area.
Okay, salmon farming requires cold water temperatures, a sheltered coastline, and optimal biological conditions.
Farming technology includes a variety of methods for raising salmon, from hatching to harvest. These technologies include land-based systems, open net pens, and closed containment systems, which is also an example of contemporary ag innovations.
Salmon that we are using is wild, but salmon is still farmed in some areas. Salmon farming is done in an incredibly controlled environment. They keep the fry contained in land-based tanks.
The Green Revolution caused biodiversity loss in salmon farming. It is more difficult for their species to be developed living in such a controlled environment, so they don't evolve like they should.
Globalization of salmon farming has caused flooding markets and depressing prices. Farmed salmon receives environmental subsidies because farmers don't pay for environmental costs they impose, which is having a negative effect.
Salmon farming has a significant positive economic impact, primarily through job creation in coastal communities, generating export revenue, and supporting related industries like feed production and processing.
Salmon farms release large amounts of waste into the ocean, including feces, uneaten food, and chemicals. This waste can harm marine life and ecosystems.
Women play a variety of roles in salmon farming, including fishing, processing, and marketing. They also contribute to research, conservation, and community leadership.
Now, for our fourth ingredient.
Okay, mango.
Mangoes. I know. Okay, also, y'all want a little fact check? Basically, you're supposed to use green cutting boards for vegetables, blue cutting boards for seafoods, and you know, this is really up to interpretation.
Hey, what is happening?
Mangoes were first cultivated in India over 5,000 years ago. Buddhist monks likely spread the fruit throughout Asia. Ultra-high density plantation, UHDP, is a new and proven technology commonly practiced for mango cultivation worldwide and is also the contemporary agricultural innovation. The Green Revolution had a mixed impact on mango farming, primarily leading to increased production of new, high-yielding mango varieties through improved genetics and agricultural practices. We're still at it, guys. So, has anybody watched Die Hard? Ooh, has anybody... Does anybody know the origin of mangoes? Were you paying attention to the beginning of our video? You were, then you would know where the origin... Then you would know the origin of mangoes. And you would know that's why these are so ripe. Because they came straight from the origin of mangoes. But also contributing to the decline of itself. Of traditional varieties due to a focus on commercial viability, sometimes at the expense of taste and biodiversity. We must put an end to this.
Peru.
No.
These are.
Yeah, we said these are.
These.
Oh, but these are from India. Or I mean, these are from Peru.
Globalization of mango farming is the process of increasing the production and distribution of mangoes across the world. Mango farming land is used to grow mango trees, which are tropical plants that thrive in warm, humid climates. This is the use of the land. Oh.
I know what I'm doing. I don't know. But you have to understand that cooking is not always about it being pretty. Mango farming can have a significant economic impact on the regions where it's practiced, including improving local economies, generating employment, and contributing to foreign exchange earnings.
Mango trees absorb carbon dioxide, prevent soil erosion, and provide habitats for animals, which is the environmental effect of mango farming.
Women play a significant role in mango farming, which includes cultivation, harvesting, processing, and marketing, and simply just being who they are. Women today must understand this.
I am having to do the cucumber section all by myself because me and Jaden forgot to record it. The technology/contemporary innovation would be renewable energy efficient control systems and greenhouses.
Boom.
Cucumbers originated in India and have been cultivated for at least 3,000 years. Climate they are grown in is relatively high temperatures, which would make it tropical to subtropical. The agricultural practice used for cucumber cultivation is trellising, where you grow them vertically on a support structure like a trellis.
Because it's gotta be pretty.
The land is used through people directly planting the seeds by hand in deep fertile soils that are well drained. The Green Revolution resulted in faster cucumber cultivation, added pesticides that strip the organic value from the vegetable.
I'm a knife expert, and basically whenever you sharpen a knife, It's less dull, but it's really dangerous to use. And so that's why you shouldn't do this at home.
The agriculture's impact is increased energy use and much more pesticides are being used, which creates a large hazard for natural plants. The role of women in cucumber cultivation is they plant the seeds, help aid in growing, and help in harvesting the vegetable.
You see, when you're putting rice into a bowl, it usually requires you to flicking moments with your wrist in order for it to go correctly. So, okay, flatten it out. Over the rice, I'm just gonna put a little bit of our soy mixture and just drizzle that a little bit. This is the salmon sashimi. Freezing straight out of the freezer with some ice on it. Yeah. It's actually frozen.
Wait, actually?
Bro, we froze the salmon. We froze it.
Oh my gosh, it's ruined! I swear, Mom, you ruined everything!
Okay, so basically, our salmon is frozen. And so when this happens, there's really only one course of route to take, and the route is to be me. You will persevere through this if you're Jaden. But otherwise, you probably won't, and it'll probably be the end of your Poke Bowl. This is a very traumatic experience, one that leads many people to therapy, but not for Jaden, because Jaden follows through with her ambitions. There's a piece of ice that I just threw. Last but not least, we have our seasoning. Yeah, that's rice seasoning. So we're just gonna sprinkle. It's sesame seeds and some seaweed. Why is that cute though? It's not very nice. We're gonna just make it.
Everything is ready?
You look so scary. You remind me of Jabba Hutt in Star Wars.